Hey guys, I'm Leon and welcome back to another speed build in Sims 3. And it's been a long time since I recorded one of these videos, it's been over a month. But I got busy with other stuffs and I was basically I got bored of Sims 4, where I just don't want to build anymore inside of the game, so it took me a while to get back into Sims 3, and as a matter of fact, I've been playing Sims 3 more lately than I've been playing Sims 4, so I'm not sure whether that's bad or good, but one thing that I did enjoy in Sims 3 was building this house. It's just beautiful, it's really big, and it's something that I wanted to do for a very long time, but I needed Sims 3 for that sort of design, because Sims 4 is kind of limited to a certain extent, for which reasons I didn't really make one of these in ever, so that's just great. Now we are back in Bridgeport actually. I built one of the apartments not so long ago in Sims 3 before City Living came out, which actually was a long time ago now when I think about it, but anyway, let's move on. It's built on a lot 60 by 60, and I'm not sure where it's. This is one of the best lots you can get. Mainly, not only it's on the hill, so you can actually build some really cool stuff like cliff sides and all that stuff, which is really nice. But it also has a beautiful view of the downtown Bridgeport, which is just great at night. You will see what I'm talking about. As you can see, you can already see the downtown in the background when we're building this. But when you're playing it and you're looking over at night, it just looks beautiful. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. Now, as for the house itself, I went with more sort of industrial design, though bedrooms are more of contemporary style, because bedrooms are sort of that thing that I just like to keep contemporary, keep it cozy, keep it simple, keep it so it looks warm, and because you know it's somewhere where you go to sleep and you want to relax, so you know it kind of like contemporary style kind of helps you in that in some sort of way. So let's move on. So this has 3 floors, it has 2 floors, but we also have a basement which acts as a second floor, or the 0th floor, so that's great. Now what I really like about this house is I've been playing around with cliffs a little bit, so that's really nice because this is something I wanted to do for a while, like I said, but we don't have train tools in Sims 4 and we don't have any cliff lots on the cliff side of a town or anything. We don't even have cliff towns, I guess, in Sims 4, so it's really hard to make something like that inside of that game. Now, as for the content, now one thing that I did try is I tried to not put any store content inside of the house, and I went to that and actually succeeded somewhat. I accidentally put one flower pot which is down in the basement. It's only used once, so really if you don't have that store content, you won't see any difference. So I tried my best to not include any store content, and I did, except that flower pot, which was accidentally there because I only noticed it when I uploaded the house to the exchange and I saw there's a store icon, so like, what the hell. So, but other than that, basically stuff packs and expansion packs were used, which are pets, late night, obviously, seasons, showtime. Also, there's a lot of Into the Future items, just because they look really clean and modern, so that's the only reason why I use them. So, generations, Into the Future, as I mentioned a couple of seconds ago, ambitions, diesel, high-end loft stuff, master suite, town life, and outdoor living. So these are all stuff, and of course the base game. I mean, you can't even install this into your game if you don't have the game to install it on. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I really love the way, as I mentioned before, as it turned out. I can't see the lot value on the exchange, but it was around 300,000, somewhere around that. So that was really nice. This is the garage. Now, one cool thing that I did is I also had fun with split leveling, if you haven't already noticed that. So I also have split levels on sort of in between every single floor. So I just couldn't resist, I had to do it. Now, one thing that I really like about this is there's a foundation that's surrounding the whole front of the house, because it's holding all the dirt in place, which is keeping the house on the higher ground. So I thought that would be look really nice. So it's not. It looks like it's on the cliff. You walk up. There's a nice hill. It's not too big, not too small. You walk up, there's a house, and then you go behind the house, and then you see it actually expanding towards the bottom. There's the basement. It's all leveled with the basement, as you can see. And then I mainly focused on the backyard here. You will see this is where I spent most of the time, and this is also kind of the primary focus. This is what I wanted to make a good-looking thing out of it. Yeah, I totally lost my words there. Anyway, moving on. The thing that's there are two things actually, two rooms, three actually. Okay, so there's a nice bar at the bottom there. So at the below here, oh my god, here there's also a laundry room here. Of course, you gotta do laundry. Hopefully get that in Sims 4. Probably not, but anyway, moving on. So we have the gym and the bottom bar slash nightclub-ish area. So, which also overlooks to the backyard, which also overlooks the downtown Bridgeport. So that's really nice. This is one of the smaller bathrooms. This is the bottom bathroom here. As for the living room though, I also kept it to a minimum. I did add the fireplace though, but as you can see, the furniture at the first floor is just at a minimum. So I didn't want to put too much clutter in. Mainly because this is the main floor and this is where Sims will hang out when you throw a nice big party. So you want a lot of space for Sims to walk around. Even in general, you want to have more space for Sims, right? So that's why I kept it to a minimum. Now, as for this top floor here, where bedrooms are, it's actually more contemporary style. Other than this hall area, which still matches the rest of the house. You can see here I put wooden flooring in. And a rather classical style wallpaper. The main reason why I chose it is because it has two styles on it. It has a dark stripe on the bottom and a wider wall piece at the top. So I kept it throughout all these two bedrooms. This is the master bedroom, by the way. It's the largest, so it makes sense that it's the master bedroom. They both have en-suites, so no worries there. It's just that the master bedroom's ensuite is for 3 squares bigger, so no, if you're really bothered with that, I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. Now, really, one thing that I really like about this is the master bedroom has its own balcony, if you didn't already see, but it also has its own seating area. This was reversed for some reason. Anyway, moving on. So this is the front patio, which is the ground level, which is normally a ground level. Then you walk downstairs, and this is the beautiful deck downstairs, which I also went with dark wood flooring to make it different a little bit, so it doesn't blend in with the rest of the house, because that's the problem I had at first. It really blended in with the house, and you couldn't really see the difference between the floor and the wall. So that's what I changed it a little bit there. But it does turn out really, really sweet. As you can see, there's also a dance floor there, so if you want to show your moves, you totally can. There's a lot of places to sit, if you didn't already notice. The master suite has its own sort of seating area before the balcony and also the hot tub, so that's just a nice touch there. We're just putting in some trees, following the line of the... Also, one reason why the Into the Future was required in the first place, sorry, was because of these nice holders for the ground, which are white if you didn't already see them. This is like the place that are holding the whole house in place, so it doesn't fall off or slip off the cliff, basically. So this is the front of the house here. This is how it would look like if you were to walk inside, and this is the first thing you would see. A chandelier on the top, and of course a beautiful fireplace that moves to the dining room. As you can see, I really love this because it has a curtain of windows we just seek through. There's a lot of windows here, so if you're not a fan of windows, this is something that's not gonna be good for you. But the privacy wasn't really my concern in this build. So at the end, you will be throwing parties, and you want your neighbors to see that, hey, you're throwing a party, maybe they should join. So this is the secondary bedroom. It's not a master bedroom. This is the secondary bedroom. Now we're gonna move into the master bedroom shortly. Here we go. So it's pretty spacious. It's a master bedroom, so it makes sense. It also has a nice curtain of windows there as well. I just love that. I don't know, there's just something that I love about having so many windows in one place. It brings nature in, I guess that's the reason why. And this is the whole seating area that the master bedroom has. And of course, there's a nice balcony with a hot tub in it. Because why not? Or on it, rather, not in it. This is the basement, this is where the bar is. There are a lot of bars as well, if I didn't already mention that. I'm pretty sure you already saw them all. This is the gym, which looks also pretty minimalistic. I just have a treadmill and the other thing, which I'm not sure, I don't remember the name of. And now this is the biggest part. As you can see, the downtown bridgeport there, it just looks beautiful. Hold on, I don't think we actually do have a nice view of it coming in a couple of seconds. This is one more view of the house. This is the view of the back of the house. This is what I mainly focused on, and I think I achieved what I wanted. I'm really happy with the build. It might be one of my favorites so far. As you can see, this is the view that I'm talking about. It just looks beautiful. Just directly watching the downtown Bridgeport, I think this looks fabulous. Remember, you can download this house from the Sims 3 Exchange. There will be a link to that in the description down below. So if you guys want to check it out, which you totally should, by the way, because this is a beautiful house. I definitely recommend getting it, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like it, and don't forget to leave a comment below telling me what you think about this video. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching, and until then, I'm Leon, and take care.